here we are, back in the top secret underground fish room. Got a few things to do today. Thought I'd show you a little bit. All the tanks kind of are in this room. That one there needs a light. I know. It's like my fourth one of those lights. They just, salt water seems to really tear them up. I know there's some salt creep too, but that tank's gonna get, I'm about to move stuff around. But an update, there we go. The little damsels I got have a nice place to hang out. So, I don't think they've been eaten yet by the mean guy. Remember him? He's got a face like a mean guy too. Let's see, turtles are fine. Now this is what we're gonna be working on in a little bit. We're gonna add some more substrate to the moon crab habitat. Let's see, go over there. Oh, here we go. There we go, the two oxalottles. The big boy right here. There he is. And his little brother right there. I don't know, they might be sisters too. I don't really know how to sex an oxalotl. But they're in a tank I made myself out of plexiglass. Which, hasn't leaked. So it's got that going for it. A bit more to fish. Did a couple water changes tonight. So I added another sponge filter in the back of my red-eyed puppers. I highly recommend these puppers if you guys can get them. There's two more. So I got 3 in this tank right now. I've had them for like 2 years now. And they don't get much bigger. And they're truly fresh water, so you don't have to worry about brackish water or any of that. And look at them. Oh, look at that guy right there. As you can tell, I'm a fan of puppers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. As you see, there's one crab right there. And there's the other one right there. So we're gonna add some more substrate. I'm pretty sure all of you have a shelf or a drawer, or a location for all your little additives, some prime, some flake, some pellets, crab food, some more flake. You got some salt, carbon. Now this here, that keeps your aquarium crystal clear. It's better than clarity even, in my opinion. Aqua clear, which I don't really use. Some methylene blue, general disease prevention. Some of my Kent essential elements. And the number one thing we all need is prime water conditioner. Now they also make safe, but from what I've heard, prime takes care of the stress coat and safe does not. Now, if you got any information on that, I'd like to hear back from you, because I'm curious how that works. A little bit of copper power right here for salt water. External parasites, ick. Ick is one thing you do not want to get in your saltwater tank. A little bit of carbon over there. I know how people, either they use carbon or they don't use carbon, but I like to have a little bit around. Nice aquarium salt. Everybody should have aquarium salt. I've got my, let's see, and there's my hydrometer. Check my salinity. Look at that. A little bit of dried insect treats, which the gecko doesn't like. And to be honest, it smells awful. So I try to avoid using that. But I'm pretty sure all you had a shelf like this. Let me know what you'd add. Let me know what you have in yours. You can comment down below. Okay, it's time to get ready to open this one up and get to work. The grass seems to be growing. It's growing out of the top. I've had to clip it a few times already. The moss seems to be hanging out pretty good. I added a little bit of this in here just to, I don't know, give them a non-rocky area to go around on. And I did have to take the waterfall filter apart and basically cut the bottom off of it so I didn't have to put too much water in here. I don't want too much in there. Just a nice shallow little bed with some running water. And you can see the plant in the back just come back to life. So hopefully it's going to suck all the nitrates out of the water. I just picked it from outside. I really don't know what it is. But it's got a pretty nice root system right to the side of this filter. So I got a constant water flow. I'm just making a weird noise and gurgling the other day. So like I said, I cut the bottom off and I kind of got it lower down in there so I get a constant suction or vacuum. But look at the moss there in the back. I just spray watered that. That's grown since I put it in. So is everything in here. Quite happy because like I told you guys, I'm really not that good at planted aquariums. But I might just be the moss king. So we'll see how it goes. The gecko is in his cave. He'll come out a little later. He's a nocturnal type guy. The nighttime party animal. I'll put him some more worms in there. That'll definitely get him out. But I'm still quite happy with how this came out. Okay. Now we're gonna have to do a voiceover because this compressor down here is way too loud. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the lights off and I'm gonna take the substrate out after I remove the top. So here I go. Taking the light off, making sure you're off. I got the blue light and the daylight bulb in there. So I'm gonna put that down over here. Then I'm gonna take my top off. I gotta use my tweezers to tight top. There we go. Take that top off. Put it down here for a minute. Now we're gonna start removing the decorations. Let's see what we got here. What do I take out first? Taking out the tree they like to climb on. Put that down here on the ground. Take out the little house they got. Little cave. So you got some room to burrow underneath it. These crabs really like to burrow. They swear they molt. At least that's what I read. They like to go underneath at least 4 or 6 inches down, and that's where they molt. If they don't molt, they're gonna die. I'm gonna take out the water dish now, which is filthy, because they just love making a mess and taking a bath in it. That's their fresh water. Now, what else is in here? Okay, I think I'm about to take out the rocks. There's a few rocks in there. They like to, move them around, build little things with them. They're quite creative for crabs. Okay, so reach in, see what else is in here. Oh, that is a piece of mango. They love mango, but this is gonna have to go into the garbage upstairs. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is pick up my Eco Earth. Now watch, I'm gonna try to do it with a cup. Here we go. my first cup full. About to pour that in there. Start building it up for them. And that is going to take forever. So we're just going to pour it on in and then move it around. There we go. Hopefully this bag is enough. It's the biggest bag they had at the store. So I'm trying to fill it in nice and even. I'm going to have to wet this up when I'm done. So the crabs are staying out of the way. They're behind the cactus right now. And there we go. That's the whole bag. Have to grab that. Try not to make a mess. It's a little dusty at first. Take this out. There we go. Just throw that in the garbage. Now, I'm gonna have to wet it down a little bit. So I just flatten it out a little bit with my hands right here. Make sure it's nice and even. See how the cactus is in there? It's pretty solid. I'll probably just leave that. All right. Looks pretty good so far. Now this comes really dry when you get it. Yeah, really dry. So what I have is my trusty spray bottle filled with distilled water. Nice mist. You're definitely gonna need that if you have crabs or any kind of reptile, anything where you need to mist, just lightly wet things. So here I go. I'm gonna start spraying this.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.
All right. Okay, we're back. Now, I hope you didn't mind my attempts at humor in the last part, but that took forever. Now I'm gonna put this tree in. Like I said, they like to climb on this tree. So I'm gonna put it down in here. Push it into the substrate a little bit. You know, make it look like it belongs there. Move this around a little bit. It's pretty damp now, so it should be fine. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the little house. Let's see. All right, no, put the rocks in. Okay. I surprise myself sometimes. Now, there's the house. See, they don't really use it that much. They like to burrow under their water bowl, but I don't know. We'll see what they do with more substrate. Now we'll grab, what do we got here? We got the water bowl. Be right back. Here I am. That was pretty quick. Put the water bowl in there. This is where their fresh water, their bathing water goes. So, here I go. Another bottle of water. I go through like 4 of these a day, just filling things up, topping off some small tanks. So, I'll put that. Now, what I need next, I'm looking for some salt water. So, I have a bigger bowl for this. just have to find it. I'm just gonna use this for now. Drop it down in here. Make sure it doesn't tip. Now I'm looking for some salt water. Nope. I'm gonna go, be right back. Walk over, now I go underneath the stairs and I get me some salt water. No, not out of the saltwater tank. That would be ridiculous. There we go. That's what the empty bottles are for. So I have a 5-gallon cooler underneath the stairs with an air bubbler. That's where I, get my top off salt water. No, I'm sorry, not top off, because you don't top off with salt water, but that's where I make my salt water. Which, that's the biggest pain in the butt about doing saltwater tanks, is is making the salt water. So they have salt water to drink, they have fresh water to bathe in. Let's see what they're doing. Think I'm about done. Scratch my lip a little bit, because that looks good in the video. Put the top on. That's the top I made at work. It's just a piece of aluminum. It comes holes already punched in it with scrap from a job. So I'm gonna put it on top. It does well with the heat from the lights. It's not gonna melt. It doesn't really radiate crazy heat like steel does. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to put the lights on it. Here we go. To grab the lights. It said I got the blue light. Let's see. I'll flick this on now. There we go. For night. The UV in there. Throw a little bit of the there we go, the daylight. See, now the tank lights up pretty nice. So take a nice look at it. Not too bad. Gotta clean it up in a minute. Here we go. You know there's a little water on the side, but that'll go away. There they are. They're a little messy right now. They'll take a bath soon. There's the bath. A little cave. Nice tree. They will climb the tree. So you better have a good top if you have these, because they will climb out. They will go wild and all over your floor. And the last thing you want to do in the middle of the night is take a step and hear a crunch and know that it's one of your crabs. So like I say, please make sure you got a good top. And now if we look down, see I got a nice thick layer of substrate for them. I gotta be honest, this might not even be deep enough. I'm gonna have to go online and do some reading tonight, but it's much better than it was. They'll probably be going to take a bath pretty soon. I got a little bit of food upstairs for them I'll bring down. Another piece of mango. They seem to really like the mango. These crabs are omnivores, so they'll pretty much eat anything. But you really don't want to feed them crap, like table scraps. So it leads to a very dirty environment for them. Every once in a while, as a treat, I'll put a little bit of turkey, little bit of turkey right here on top of this. And they climb up, and they get, look, they're digging already. They're digging already. See them? Once this soil's been in there for a day or two, it'll get rid of that muddiness to it. It'll just absorb the humidity. So, I like the way it looks. Never even planned on getting crabs. I just saw them at the local fish store one day and said, another tank. Yay! You know, multiple tank syndrome. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So, there goes the other guy in the corner. He's getting big. Look at him. I say he's a good shoulder to shoulder, 2.5, 3 inches. The other guy's already digging down in there. Let me see, it's hard to show you, but I don't want to take the top off and scare him, but you can see him in the back. He's already digging himself a little burrow. So, give it to him from a distance. Here we go from a nice side angle to give the water on the glass. There you go. I'm happy with it. What do you think?